Meet Mark. By 28, he was exactly who he wanted to be, or so he thought. On Instagram, Mark was killing it. The watches, the car, the hustle culture quotes. But here is what the algorithm didn't show you. 3 months ago, Mark had a panic attack at 2 a.m. because his minimum credit card payment was higher than his rent. He was making 6 figures and he was broke. And that was the best thing that ever happened to him. Today, I'm going to tell you the exact moment Mark stopped looking rich and started being rich, and why his life only started falling into places when he let go of the act. Mark fell for what I call the rented lifestyle. He wasn't paying for things, he was paying for status. And there's a massive difference. Let us break down his monthly budget at its peak, the fake wealth. The car, $1,200 per month, BMW M series, needed it for a client meeting. The clothes, $800 per month, Gucci sneakers, off-white hoodies. The apartment, $3,500 per month, floor-to-ceiling window. He was never home to see it. The network dinner, $2,000 per month, bottle service to impress people he secretly hated. Add it up, Mark was spending nearly $8,000 a month just to look successful, not to be secure, not to be free to look. And society told him this was a good advice. But here's the math they don't teach you. For every $1,000 Mark spent on a jacket, he was stealing 10 hours of his future freedom. He was the richest looking poor person I have ever met. So what broke him? It wasn't a late bail. It was an invitation. You see, Mark got invited to a bachelor party in Vegas. The group chat was planning $10,000 suite and steak dinner. Mark had $340 available in his checking account. He had $5,000 credit limit. He did the math. To go on this trip, he would go $3,000 deeper into debt for a weekend. He said yes, but then he didn't sleep. He drove to a 24-hour dinner at 3 a.m. and he had a conversation with himself that changed everything. He asked himself one question. If I lost my job tomorrow, how long could I survive? The answer, 11 days. 11 days until he would be on his mom's couch. He had a Rolex on his wrist and couldn't afford 11 days of rent. That is the definition of delusion. And right there, Mark said to himself, I must quit looking rich. So Mark didn't make a vision board. He made a war plan. He did 3 things over the next 30 days that his rich friends called crazy. Number 1, Mark sold the BMW. He bought a 2012 Honda Civic with a dent in the door. Number 2, he returned the rented luxury apartment, moving to a studio above a garage. Number 3, he sold the watch, the sneakers, the blazers. He replaced his $400 hoodie with a $20 pack of plain black t-shirts. And here's the secret nobody noticed. We think the world is watching us. The truth? Your client don't care if your shirt is Prada or Primark. Your real friends don't care if you drive a BMW or a Honda. For the first time in 5 years, Mark's expenses dropped below $3,000 a month. He went from needing $12,000 a month to surviving to needing $3,000 a month. Do you understand the power of that? He stopped working to pay for his stuff and started working to pay for his freedom. This is the path that sounds backward. When Mark stopped trying to look like a big shot, he actually became one. Because he wasn't stressed about his credit card bill anymore. He took a risk. He quit the soul-sucking sales job that required BMW in the first place. He started a small consulting gig from his studio apartment. But this time, he didn't need to impress anyone. He just did good work. With his new $3,000 a month lifestyle, he only needed to make $45,000 a year to be free. He ended up making $90,000, but instead of upgrading his car, he invested the difference. Within 18 months, Mark had a real emergency fund, then a brokerage account, then a down payment saved. He went from 11 days to broke to 2 years of runway. Things fell into place for him, not because the universe aligned, but because he stopped sabotaging the future to impress strangers. Yes, the hard truth. Looking rich is a tax on your ego. Being rich is a reward to your discipline. I want you to do something right now. Pause this video, open your bank account, look at your subscription, your car payment, your closet. Ask yourself, am I buying this for me or for the audience in my head? For the next 30 days, I challenge you to mark yourself. Stop trying to signal wealth. Drive the boring car, wear the plain shirt, skip the expensive dinner. It feels embarrassing for about 2 weeks. And then, it feels like freedom. Because when you stop paying for the image of a good life, you can finally afford to live one. If you're ready to quit the art, smash the like button. It is time to get rich for real, not the gram. I will see you in the next one. And remember, guys, real wealth is quiet. Fake wealth is loud. Thank you. Please subscribe. Bye bye.